A girl stuffed her boyfriend into a sieve, put it in the closet for later, then put on a wedding dress and held a wedding with a scissor man. The only witness was also a corpse. These horrific events all started with a bridal shop. Dafat, an employee at the shop, made dresses for beautiful brides daily, often fantasizing about being pursued and wearing a wedding dress himself. But with his figure, even if he had a boyfriend, wearing a dress was impossible. So he decisively chose plastic surgery. Soon after, Dafat's surgery was a success. He went from being ignored to a heartthrob, but the horror also began. Fearing his figure would rebound, he took many diet pills. The side effects caused hair loss and left him in a daze, unable to work. Daily he wore dresses, imagining his own wedding. The owner couldn't stand it and wanted to fire him. During their argument, the owner ripped Dafat's favorite dress. Enraged, he grabbed her neck, seeking revenge for the gown. Desperate, the woman stabbed scissors into his neck and stuffed his corpse in a water tank. The next day, an ex-con came for an interview. The owner, hiding a secret, handed him the shop and left on a trip. The ex-con, thrilled to be given such a well-paying job with trust, was oblivious to the impending horror. That night, Quihua's boyfriend visited the shop. Usually reserved, she seemed different, stripping naked and pouncing on him. What man could resist such feline charms? After a long 3-minute battle, it ended. Quiwa proposed marriage, but her boyfriend refused to pay a bride price or wed her. He pulled up his pants and left. Quiwa sobbed heavily, then the next moment woke up again in front of the sewing machine, finding a bottle of diet pills on the table, the same kind Dafat had taken before. Quiwa, looking fierce, thought it was just a dream, unaware that a tragedy was unfolding. At lunch, she felt nauseous eating the food and actually vomited a clump of hair. Soon after, Quiwa woke up again by the sewing machine, still holding the diet pills bottle, now empty. Her mind was foggy, unable to distinguish between reality and dreams, until she saw her boyfriend's body in the closet. Then she recalled the dream where he was about to break up with her. Heartbroken, Quiwa made a decision, picked up the scissors, and chased him, stabbing him repeatedly and stuffing him into the closet. Quiwa thought this time it couldn't be a dream, so she quickly called the proprietress to rush back to the store. But upon the proprietress's arrival, another mishap occurred. A woman in a wedding dress stood in the store, and the proprietress, trembling, called out for Quiwa. The woman did not turn around. The proprietress then shouted Dafat's name. Then the woman grabbed the scissors and plunged them into the proprietress's neck. Quiwa then entered the auditorium in her wedding dress, bit her boyfriend, with the proprietress being the only witness. This was also Dafat's biggest wish before his death, to walk into the palace in a wedding dress, his spirit possessing Quiwa to fulfill a series of actions. At that moment, Quiwa came to her senses, looking at the scene before her in extreme pain, wondering why she had let herself become a major offender. She secretly vowed to make Dafat die again.